Hey guys, it's Fox with Foxo Games, and welcome to my fourth playthrough of Dark Souls. This is the PC edition. This character is going to be known as Fumika, and obviously female. All three of my previous playthroughs have been males, so we're going to go with a female. And I thought for this playthrough, I would try something different once again. So my first playthrough was the Claymore playthrough, something I'd done before. Second playthrough was an SL1, never really done that before. Then I did a heavy build, and now I thought I'd go with a Sorcerer, because I have never completed the game from beginning to end with a sorcery build. So this will be my first time. I have played through a significant portion of the game as a sorcerer, but never completed it as a sorcerer. As always, if I'm not the thief, I pick the master key. Physique will do, I don't know, probably slim. Very slim tends to look way too thin. Face, we don't really care what we look like because we're not really going to be seeing each other much. But since we have an Asian name, a Japanese name, we'll go with an Asian-looking face. We'll pick, how about, we could go with Ponytail 1, or Ponytail A. We'll just go with straight A, shall we? And for color, of course, we'll go with a, where is it? Black. It was the first one. Okay, so we got Fumika the Sorceress. And let's get started, guys, for our fourth playthrough of Dark Souls. I do skip all the cutscenes. I also skip most of the dialogue, because it not only does it flag it as having third-party content, but it also just makes it exceptionally long. I'll wave at you guys, if I can get a right angle there. Alright, so here's Fumika, the Sorceress. We don't even need that equipped right now. It's virtually useless. And let's get at it. Like I said, this is the PC version. We're using the DS Fix version 2 point something. And so we've got some cool looking true 1920 by 1080 internal resolution graphics. As you all know, the PC port was very just straight port. They didn't really add anything to it. You could increase the resolution, but all it did was increase the external rendering, the external resolution, not the internal rendering resolution. Well, the DS Fix is a user-made mod from one of the gamers in the community that allows you to render out the internal graphics so that it looks so much better. And this is especially true if you look at things close up. They just look much, much sharper with some nice anti-aliasing and all that good stuff. There's some other features you can add as well. But for me, it's all about increasing the resolution, having a smoother frame rate, the anti-aliasing, and a few other minor things. Normally you would hit these bonfires, but I don't really need to hit them right now, so I'm skipping them. Whoops. We're not going to be dual wielding. We're going to go with the small leather shield. See if we can get this guy a nice backstab with fist. 5 damage, nice. Oh, we managed to dodge it. 4 shots to kill him with the dagger. The dagger is, of course, the sorcerer's starting weapon, though technically this is a sorceress. For those of you that think it's strange if someone plays as a female character if they're a male, let me just say this. First of all, welcome to the woman gamers world, because women gamers have to play as male characters in all sorts of games that don't give them an option. Secondly, it's basically just like watching a movie or reading a book. I mean, playing as a female character is just playing through the character, playing as the... What am I trying to say? It's, for example, let's say you're watching a movie, and the movie has a female character in it. Just because a guy's watching that doesn't mean anything's wrong with it. You're playing through the story that is centered around the female character, that's it. It's not some sort of reflection on me that I secretly want to be female or anything. Give him a little push there. Nice little kick, and there we go. Alright, this is where we can get our catalyst, so we can cast some nice spells. And spells are cool, even though I hardly ever use them, but I'll use them right here just because I can. One shot, one shot? Yes, one shot. Got this guy shooting arrows. Let's see if we can get him from there. Oh, we barely dodged that arrow. Magic can make this game extremely easy, especially if you know how to use it and you upgrade it properly. We won't waste any more of our sorcery, even though We got plenty of it. Alright. And now it's on to the boss. We'll go ahead and drink up our Estus. Okay. Oh, for the initial attack, we'll drop down two-handed. I don't know if that... I don't know if two-handing drop down does more than one-handing, but here we go. Booyah. 252. Not bad. And let's use magic. I don't know if I've ever used magic on this guy during a first playthrough. Miss. First shot was a miss. That sucks. Ooh, look how hard that hits. Bait him into attack. Back away. Hit him. Oh, that was a close one. I'm pushing my luck here. And should be one more. Not bad, huh, guys? Not bad. I think we'll take this all the way to the Taurus Demon. And you know what? I'm looking forward to this because only one time have I tried to play through the game as a sorcerer or using sorcery. And I didn't even complete it, and that was a long time ago. So it'll be fun doing this. It'll be somewhat new to me, or at least something I haven't done in a long time. And that's what these playthroughs are for me. That's how they stay interesting for me. And I think for you guys it's interesting because it's a playthrough. And hey, who knows why, but we love watching playthroughs. Skipping all the cutscenes, not only does it shorten it, but like I said before, cutscenes get flagged as third-party content, which sucks. Okay, so not really good with this. I'm going to bump up strength so we can use better shields. I don't know how much to bump it up. Let's bump up intelligence just a little bit. And some endurance. Not really sure what I'm doing with this character, so you're welcome to follow along. Some people like to follow along in a playthrough. I've done that before. One of my first playthroughs of the game was following along with someone else. Especially useful if you're new to the game. I'm going to try to make this playthrough a fairly decent playthrough, both for those who are new and for those who are veterans. So we'll talk about some more advanced things that happen in the game, and we'll talk about some new player-friendly stuff. Talk to this guy, get the copper coin. It'll be useful much later in the game. Now, just say yes to this. It doesn't really matter at this point. This will allow you to talk to him and use him as a merchant, as well as get the shrug gesture, which is useful for PvP and for interaction with other players. You can also purchase some faith items from him, as well as a talisman if you want to put faith on a character that didn't start with one, but do not buy a talisman yet, because I want to show you guys something. Watch this. Okay, first we're going to go up here, and initially what I normally do during a playthrough is just grab all the items, even if I don't need them. Souls are always useful, though. Come down here, and hop down here. Blind hops are usually dangerous, but this one's fine. Takes you to a semi-secret area, where you get lots of cool stuff from these 4 treasure chests. Some Homer Bones take you back to the bonfire from wherever you are. And that's why you don't need to buy a talisman yet, because you got one. The Morning Star is interesting in that it's the only mace that has a bleed effect. And what I mean by that is the bleed effect means that if you hit the enemy enough and stack up their bleed meter, when it hits full, it does a certain amount of damage, such as like 30% of their health, which is significant and very useful in PvP scenarios. And some cracked red eye orbs, which allow you to invade other players, as long as you're in human form. 1 invasion per use. Lloyd's Talismans, those are PvP items that allow you to prevent someone that you've invaded from using Estus to heal. Those skellies down there are very dangerous, so don't try to take them on right now unless you know what you're doing. Alright, this is a dangerous move here. Sometimes I fall off the edge. We'll try not to. Alright, there we go. Let's see if I can hit the bonfire before it gets canceled out by enemies. Nope, the enemies are too close. Let's see if we can hit them up with some sorcery, huh? How about that, guys? Some soul arrows to the face. Or, no, he's backing away. We're good. Yeah, you cannot use a bonfire if the enemy's too close. Alright. Well, we got 108 souls. Let's see how much it requires to level up. 758. So let's see if we can level up once. That'll be 600. So that'll be 708. I'd need 1 more. No, it doesn't look like it. Soul velocity on dead gives you 200. But there should be another soul, yeah, around here somewhere. This area down here is, like I said, dangerous. Those skeletons can kill you very quickly. But we're going to grab a few items, like this large soul of a lost undead. And I think we'll call it there for now. Whoops. We'll go pick up the other ones later when we can more easily handle it. Especially since we have such a wimpy shield. The small leather shield. Of course, I'm holding the B button to run. I forget which button that is on the PS3 controller. I'm using the Xbox 360 controller for Windows, which is the best controller to play this game with. Of course, you could, if you use some sort of mods or hacks, not necessarily hacks, but if you set it up properly, you could actually use another controller. But it's not very friendly. You have to get a third-party program to do that. Alright, that gives us 400. We need 758, so we need to pop, I guess, 2 more of these. Well, you know what? Let's kill a skeleton, because I don't want to pop a whole one quite yet. I'm being very conservative with my use of souls. I want to get rid of all my souls so we can make a suicide run to grab a really cool and useful item. Alright, let's see if we can get one of these guys up. Manual aim failed. Ooh, that sucked. That's not very good. See if I can get him to come over here. I could use my dagger, I guess. Oh, they're both there. Yeah, 29, that's not doing a whole lot. I do not want to take on 2 of these guys at once, that's for sure. I'm playing it very safe. Much safer than I really need to. Oh, shoot. Almost got this one guy. Oh, there we go. Okay. And, oh my goodness, I think I got exactly as many souls as I need to level. Oops. You level, of course, at bonfires using the souls you collected. Yep, exactly the right amount. Let's do endurance. Endurance allows you to have more stamina, which is your green bar. It also allows you to equip more gear on you. You do not have a total item weight limit. You can carry as many items as you want, but the items right here in these slots are your gear that you're wearing. This adds to your weight. So everything here stacks with weight, or stacks as your weight, and yeah, if you go over your maximum weight, you won't be able to run. If you go over 50%, your roll is quite slow. Under 25%, and you can roll very quickly like this, which is very useful in this game. If you're new to Dark Souls, let me tell you, you may think that stacking lots of armor is the best solution. If you can take the time to do it, learn how to roll and dodge and all that, and that's your best bet. I want to send this back up for later. Soul item down here. Yes, learning to roll and dodge, parry. This is a parry right here. I'll show you what it is in a little bit here. We can practice on one of these guys. For those of you who have never seen it. If you do it right at the moment they're attacking you, you parry them. If you follow up with an attack, you do a really nice riposte. You know what, let's do, well, shoot. Let's go up here and grab this soul item. In order to get this, you need the master key, otherwise this door won't quite open for you yet. And there's a really nice shield up here that I'd like to grab. We'll probably die in the process, but that's okay. Ooh, my frame rate's dipping right there. That's not cool. Yes, this game did not come with the graphical update and tweaking that it should have, but thankfully Dark Souls 2 will. They've promised a much better PC port. They're building it for PC from the beginning. It's not just going to be a crappy port. Alright, first things first, run past him and grab this item. It's a free soul that gives you, I think, 2,000. If you just barely edge in here, you can grab this first one. But the item we want's right there. And we're probably gonna die. Here we go, here we go. Oh, we're dead. Only one time have I ever survived that. Only one time. I've just updated the drivers for my AverMedia Live Gamer HD PCIe recording capture card, which is really, really cool. It's the best capture card for PC, hands down, because you can capture your PC gameplay at your native resolution in graphical quality without taking any hit to your CPU, because basically you connect your graphics card and your audio cable to the capture card. Then the capture card goes out to the monitor. And it basically functions as a pass-through capture card. So there's no loss of processing power, so you don't have to modify it or slow it down in order to capture. So you can capture a 1920 by 1080 while running at 60 frames a second or whatever you want, 120 frames a second. You can play at your normal speed without worrying about the recording software not working or not capturing properly. Get off that edge. Stock, an excellent weapon. In fact, can we use it yet? Probably not. No. We need 12 dexterity and 10 strength. Okay. You can get around the strength requirement for some items, like this one. It says insufficient strength to wield this weapon with one hand. If you two-hand it, you can use it. So watch. If you try to one-hand it, see? Fail. Watch what happens if you try to hit something while one-handing a weapon you do not have strength for. Bounces off. But if you two-hand it, watch. No problem. However, if you do not have the dexterity, such as for the S-Stock, there is just no way around it. You need the dexterity for it. So I'll probably add 1 to dexterity so we can use the S-Stock maybe? Although I probably should use something else because I've used the S-Stock before, so I don't know if that would be fair. I should try something new. Although by this point it's hard to try anything new because I've experimented with almost everything. I even recently oh shoot. Okay, that's gonna slow us down a bit. That's fine. We'll just make the run back. It only takes about another 2 minutes or so. And since we have no souls or humanity right now, we're not losing anything. Well, normally when you die, you lose all your souls, which count as both currency and experience points, and you have to go pick them back up where you died, and if you die before picking them up, they're gone forever, which sucks. And also you lose your humanity, which is in the upper left corner. Right now it's 0, so that means we have no humanity in our soft humanity stock, so no problem. Nothing to lose. Except our progress. Also, the other nice thing is, even if you die, you get to keep all of the items that you found, other than the souls that you collected from enemies. You even get to keep soul items like these right here. So you can make suicide runs for gear that you want, because you don't lose it. You get to keep it. Alright, let's do this right this time. This area used to have terrible graphical slowdown on the consoles. Well, it still does on the consoles, but not on my PC. Even with super high resolution. Yeah, that's what's special about this, guys. Awesome graphics. It looks so much better on the PC. It's just a wonderful experience seeing it in higher detail, with all the anti-aliasing it deserves. There we go, Firekeeper Soul. And booyah. We lost 40 souls, no big deal. And I don't even know how we got those 40 souls, to be honest. Alright, so we're going to take that Firekeeper's Soul, I think it's called a Firekeeper's Soul, and give it to this lady. Reinforce the Estus flask, and boom. Notice that our flask at the bottom now says Estus flask +1 down the bottom left corner. Every time we use the Estus flask, it will heal us for more now. So that's just an easy way to grab something super useful at this point in the game. And we're going to grab one more thing that can be useful for newer players. I definitely recommend that if you're new to the game, you... Wait, there it is, okay. You grab this. Fire bombs. 6 of them. Very useful on the Taurus Demon if you're having trouble beating him. Although I recommend you learn how to take down the Taurus Demon with your normal weapons, so that you're good enough at the game. You know what? We can use our magic. We got plenty of it. Booyah! Oops. My bad. My bad. Alright, come on down here, my friend. You can, of course, miss, so be careful. I think this guy will take 2 shots, yes. Oh, and he's drinking Estus. Even the enemies can heal. I'm gonna run over here and grab this real quick and run back before we get firebombed. Notice that dude up there is firebombing people. Let's see if we can get him from here. Oops. Broke lock on. Got him. Not bad, huh? Get the BlasterX, dude. He drops the BlasterX, which is a really awesome weapon. Okay. Let's see if we can parry this dude. Oh, he went to the side, so that didn't work. This is a plunge attack, but please don't fall off the edge. Good, I didn't. Yeah, watch that attack, that flailing attack. It sucks. This dagger is so weak. There we go. The dagger gets better after you upgrade it. So if you're new to Dark Souls, #1 piece of advice I have for you. Upgrade your weapon. Period. End of story. Upgrade your weapon and the game will be much easier. If you don't know how to upgrade, you can watch my playthrough. Or, of course, you can always look it up online. Don't worry if this game seems extremely difficult and complicated right now. Trust me, the first time I played it for about an hour, I don't know, somewhere in the area of about an hour. And I put down the controller and said, wow, this game sucks. The control is terrible. It's just way too difficult. You can ask my wife. That's literally what I said. I bought it on a whim on release day. Walked into the store and they said, hey, we got this, I wonder if I could get over there by jumping. Let's try it. Oh, it didn't work. Okay, we'll go the other way. They said, oh, hey, we got this collector's edition if you want it. And I said, no, I don't want to pay for that. And they said, no, it's the same price as the regular game. We just had an extra collector's edition. I said, okay, I guess so. Having no idea that it would become my favorite game of all time. That's a backstab. If you're having trouble with backstabs, just circle around directly behind your enemy and let down your shield. Make sure your shield's not up, and hit the R1, which is also the left or the right bumper on the Xbox 360 controller. In this game, most people use the PS3 terms for buttons, such as R1, R2. It's just a carryover from Demon Souls, which was the spiritual predecessor. The reason the two games are not directly related is because Demon Souls, FromSoft made specifically for Sony's PS3. And so in that regard, they aren't allowed to make a direct update for that 360. Okay. There he is. I knew there's another guy over here. Notice that I two-hand my weapon for extra damage. Of course, when you're two-handing, you can still block, but it then relies on the block of your weapon, which is 45 physical block. My shield has 80 physical block. Well, look, oh, you know what? We just got that other shield. Can we use it? Yes. So we went from 80 physical to 100. So that's awesome. That means it blocks 100% of the physical damage as long as we have the stamina for it. Here's a secret here, guys. Hit these guys and they'll fall off the edge before you ever have to deal with them. 1, 2. Easy mode. That rubbish will be useful later. This is a semi-secret area. As you notice, we busted through those barrels and fell down to get up here. See where we are now? Back here where I tried to jump across. And this is a humanity. And you know what, guys? I'm gonna go human for this as much as possible so I have the chance to get invaded. And that was actually pointless right now because I'm not near a bonfire. We have to be at a bonfire to become human. Alright. Becoming human is known as reversing your hollowing. This guy won't injure you, it'll just stagger you. That's the Drake. Okay. This guy shoots crossbow bolts at you, so watch out. Oh crap, that went right through him. Alright, he was blocking, so it didn't kill him in one shot. Oh, and I still got hit by that crossbow dude. I can shoot from quite a distance, huh? Oops. Oh, I shot too early. Notice I'm dodging at just the right time. At first it'll be difficult to dodge, but you'll learn how over time. Ooh, I wonder if I can hit him from down here. Well, not when he's backed up there. Oh, he got off the shot on me. Okay, so we're going to hit up the bonfire. Bonfire serves as like a checkpoint, restores your health, but it also restores the enemies. Watch behind me. See the enemies back right there? Yep. Okay. So level up, we're going to put 1 point into dexterity and reverse hollowing. So we're going to be in human form, which opens us up to invasions, but also allows us to summon other players to help us. And let's switch to the S-Dock, which has a longer reach and more fun attacks, in my opinion. And we can also attack from behind a shield, which is especially useful for newer players because you can continue to block while attacking. Oh shoot, still got hit. 1, 2, 3. Takes quite a few hits to take them all down. Alright. Oh, we just saw a summon sign here, but it disappeared. Oh crap. That was a total miss. And we'll just kick him off. Oh, you can't kick with the S-Dock, I forgot. It's got a special move. If you try to kick, it does that. It does sort of a swipe and then you jump back. Also, the bonfires restore your Estus flasks, which is always cool. Alright, we'll take these guys out. There's two ways to take these guys on. Either parry, or you can kick them and then attack them, or you can try to swing around for a backstab. Got me right as I came out of that animation. Oh, and I almost forgot about this dude right here. He's dead. Another parry. Now, if you're new to Dark Souls or new to parrying, don't get discouraged. It is difficult. Let's see if I can... Yes, I can still fast roll like that. Let's try this. Nope, see, that's medium rolling. Notice the difference, guys? There we go. Had to take off enough gear to make sure I could still medium or fast roll. 2 shots. And here's the Undead Merchant. He's got some cool stuff. I recommend picking up the Orange Guidance Soapstone, as well as the Residence Key, if you're going to be a sorcerer. So you definitely want the Residence Key. However, what's interesting is, if you kill him, he drops a lot of the stuff that you want. So I'm thinking that we'll... Let's see. I want to make sure we buy everything we want from him before we take him down. Short sword, we'll get one later. He'll drop the Resonance Key. We'll worry about the... Well, we'll pick up the bottomless box from him. So let's get a few more souls. Let's remove these from our quick slot spots. Okay. So I'm going to get the bottomless box. And he'll drop the Orange Guidance Soapstone, so we don't need to worry about that. He'll drop the Resonance Key. He'll also drop the Uchigatana, which is a useful weapon that we will not be using. And I think, other than that, that's everything we want from him. Unless you want to buy the bow and some arrows.
Thank you kindly.
Alright, well, we're going to take him down.
Ew!
Oh, it didn't flag him yet. I'm going to hit him with the catalyst. Oh, take that, buddy.
Have you? I'll hit you, lousy rat. You the
He's very easy to kill. Alright. See, he gives you all those. With humanity and the Uchigatana. We do not have the stats for the Uchigatana, but it is an excellent weapon and a favorite for a lot of players. Alright. All that's up here are throwing daggers and a crossbow, so we're not going to get those. We don't need them, and I don't plan on using them. Alright, so we got 8 Estus flasks. I think that'll be plenty. We don't need to hit the bonfire again. But I was hoping to get somebody to join us. It is kind of late, though. It's like 1 in the morning. My time. Oh, there's one. Looks like another sorcerer. And by the looks of it, looks like a newer player because he's got the same shield as me. And looks like some basic starting type gear. Ooh, we could get 2. That'd be cool. Okay, that guy's a little more experienced. I don't think we had a chance to summon him. He disappeared. These are, of course, other real players, and you can later drop your summon sign when you get an item after we kill this boss. Run in a circle. I wish we could aim from here to hit those guys, but you need a bow for that. We're waiting to see if the summon works. Oh, here's another one. We'll grab it. Zachman. He's a knight. Okay. Oh, that looked like the Elite Knight set, so that means he's definitely a little more experienced. Got some higher level gear. I'll call it higher level gear. It's just probably upgraded better. We'll try this guy. Sometimes summoning can be a big pain in the butt in this game. Sometimes it's easy. It's just really finicky. It's that way in all the versions of the game, 360, PS3, and PC, but the PC seems to be the worst about it. I think the PS3 has the easiest time with summoning in my experience. See if I have any friends online. No, but I have a message. Well, I'll take a look at it during my playthrough, why not? Okay, someone got mad that I healed during PvP. Okay. Oh, let's try this one again. If we don't get it in a few minutes, I'll just have to move on. And if you'll notice in this game, the armor sets are just incredible. They have so much detail in them. It's really something unique. Very few games have this level of detail put into everything in it. Like, if you look at the shields real close, when it's not blurry, something funny about this is you have to be the right distance, otherwise it's blurry. You'll actually see scratches and little dings and whatnot in it, indicating that it's been used. Just those small little touches that, uh-oh, I think someone's trying to invade. Oh no. I hope no one's trying to invade. Invasions at this low level are basically instant death, because you know the other player's probably going to be super, going to have super upgraded gear, and he's going to come in with a fully upgraded pyromancy flame and kill us in one shot. A lot of players don't realize that when you basically gank new players, when you come in with your super level gear and your incredible skill and attack a new player with their low level gear, you teach players that invasion equals death. And so what a lot of players will end up doing is as soon as they see that invasion, they'll quit out of the game and you'll get disconnected. And a lot of players get mad about that. And I think what they fail to realize is we create that scenario every time we invade low levels and insta-kill them. We're teaching those low level new players to quit out just to save themselves from dying. Because generally, if you're up against someone who's even got like plus 10 gear, not even fully upgraded, you have no chance. I mean, virtually no chance. If they have the right gear, like a Havel set, they could come into your game and just let you wail on them for a minute or two and still wouldn't kill them. Hi guys, I'm sorry, this isn't working out. I was hoping to get someone to come into the game. We'll try this last summon and we'll just move on. Okay, be careful here, this is set up to be a bit of a tricky area. Alright, we got one. This is the other one. Okay. And you'll notice here that this guy comes from around the corner. Ooh, almost one shot. Not quite. Whoa, I didn't know they could throw the firebomb that far. Not used to that. There's a guy right here, so be careful. Parry. And I'll show you a little trick. Ooh, short sword. I might actually use that. You can hit enemies through walls. See? Of course, they can also hit you through walls, so be careful. This is, I think, black firebombs. Oh, and to get into this area, you need the master key. Or I think the resonance key also works. To make this a little easier, we'll hit these guys up with some magic. Because we got plenty of spells. See the firebomber? No, he's not. Okay. You can go up there. I don't ever really bother doing that. It's a pain. Okay. Make sure to go up here before you go ahead and get this guy who likes to hit you from behind with crossbow bolts. Little sneaky guy. And then I go in here with the master key, or the resonance key, I can't remember. I think either one works. And grab some pine resin, which is useful for new players. It can buff your weapon. And yeah, it can make it a lot easier to kill the boss because you hit much harder with that on. It's a temporary buff. Alright, my friend, come on. Oh, shoot. I don't want to take on two at once. That'll waste too much of my magic. Oh, shoot. Oh, I staggered him, thankfully. Oh, plunge attack. Oh, I couldn't get turned around in time. Got him. Okay. Got lucky on that. Parrying? As I said before, parrying is very difficult at first. It's still difficult for me. It takes quite a lot of practice and precise timing. And run back real quick. Ooh, yeah. You can always block and circle around behind. It's much easier than parrying, but does a little bit less damage. So what's the short sword got for us? 8 and 10. Let's use the short sword. I think it's a little bit lighter. Is it 3 and 2? Yes. Let's use the short sword. I've never really used the short sword in this game. Havel is behind here. I really wish we could have killed him with a summon, but it didn't work out that way, did it? Alright, so we're going to have to take on the Taurus Demon alone, which isn't a big deal. But first, we'll get this secret. The Crystal Lizard. He gives you upgrade items. Ah, sweet deal. Twinkling Titanite and Titanite Chunk. There he is. Kind of flop his body around. Alright, we'll get healed up. And go through the boss fog wall. By the way, if you have an invader in your game, once you enter that fog wall, the invader is kicked out and he's forced back home. Go up here first before running ahead, because these guys will get you from behind, and that's not cool. Okay. Using the short sword, one-handing it. Oh, barely dodged that. Okay, we got him. So, slide back down here. And we're ready for the Taurus Demon. We're basically going to do a plunge attack to start it out, and then we're going to use magic after that. Oh, shoot. Okay, as soon as you see him, run all the way back as fast as you can, and get up this ladder fast. We're going to do a plunge attack. He can hit you if you're on the ladder and you're too low. So we're going to two-hand it and plunge attack. Oh yeah, it's about a, what, quarter of his health? Okay, get your shield out and get around behind him. You can take a few swats at him, but just be careful. Roll. Oops. Didn't quite get out of range. Bait him into attack, and then hit him. and repeat. Just make sure you're out of range when he swings. You can roll to get some extra distance. It'll take a little while to get the timing right. And I'm almost back up against the edge here. Oh, we staggered him. How about that, guys? We're going to get in between him. Oh, we got lucky. Oh. Oh, he got me. Probably one more after this. Oh, he dodged it. That punk. Oh, my goodness. Look at that, guys. That was a close one. I just about died. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's part 1 of our Sorceress playthrough in Dark Souls. And I will see you guys next time. Later.